We're actually getting pretty close to Tract 20. We're headed south on what will be the easement road. There's Tract 19. I've mentioned in the other videos, I'll mention it here as well. The easement road is not yet complete. I'm in a four-wheel drive truck and I almost needed it today. It's been rainy. This road has just been roughed in. The guys kind of cleared out a few trees to make it passable with a pickup truck. And what we've done is we've temporarily reduced the price of these properties to reflect the inconvenience of not having the easement road complete, because obviously that is an inconvenience and we realize that. So right now you're going to need a four-wheel drive to get to the properties out here at Fiery Fork Ridge. Excuse me. And ideally you don't want something that couldn't handle a scratch or two, because if you slide around a little bit and you bump into a tree, it's going to be a really bad day if you're in your $80,000 Denali. Once the road's done, we'll be good to go and the prices will go back up. But right now, when you're buying before the road is complete, you're going to save some money. Quite a bit of money. There's the survey marker. So we're crossing into Tract 20. Everything you see on the right. Tract 20 is a really cool property, actually. It's got a nice chunk of meadow, some good flat areas up in the meadow for building sites. Then it slopes down as it transitions into big timber. I'll pull up in a minute and we'll stop and have a look, but even from here you can see that that's big mature timber. In fact, the view across is pretty gorgeous. We missed all the fall colors. It's actually December. We still have green grass, which is pretty cool here in the Ozarks. There's the sign, Tract 20. Tract 20 actually directly borders the easement road that goes down to the river. So you're extremely close to the river. To get much closer, you would have to be in the water. And we're coming up on the road, the easement that goes down to the river. I'll kind of veer off onto the property itself so we can get a good look at it. There we go. If the timber wasn't so thick, we could look down the hill at the river. I can see a big field across the river from here. Really nice property, beautiful open meadow. This could be a spectacular site for a home or a cabin, or to park your RV for a few weeks a year. You can walk or you can take your four-wheeler down the easement to the Little Niagara River. That's just down the hill. I'll just walk into the timber and keep this rolling and we'll see what we see. I haven't had the opportunity to spend much time on Tract 20, but I can see it's got some big timber like a lot of the properties do out here. We've got some nice mature timber. Looking down, beautiful view, that field across the river. Big mature timber everywhere I look. As I look down the hill about 100 feet, 150 feet, you can see what used to be some kind of old cabin. The guys were going to clean it up. They haven't yet, apparently. We can leave it if you like, or I'm sure they could schedule it to be cleaned up. I don't know the story behind that. It just looks like the shell of I don't know, some kind of old hunting cabin or shack or whatnot. Big timber. Amazing area for deer and turkey. And if we kept walking, we'd be at the river in no time. big tree. I mean, this is just gorgeous. To get this kind of mature timber, still have that open meadow. We're extremely private now that we're down the hill just a little bit from the meadow. This is very private. We're close to the Fiery Fork conservation area. You can walk right down the easement road or trail to the Little Niagara River itself and fish, or put your little kayak in and goof around a little bit. A lot of fun. This is a really cool one. This has a nice layout to it. Some cool rock formations. And more big timber, so no surprise there. Very nice property. I've said it on a few other videos, so I'll throw it in here as well. This mature timber can't be cut until the property's been paid for in full. And then you're welcome to cut it and sell it, or what have you. Or just let it grow. It's a great investment. But you cannot do that until you've paid for the whole property in full. We do make exceptions if you're clearing a building site for your home or cabin, or a road or a trail. We can take a look at it, and then usually it's no problem to give you an exception in writing. Look at all that timber. This is amazing hunting land, by the way. The deer come through the Fiery Fork and they come right across the property. We've had a number of deer cams out here. We've gotten some great pictures. Deer and turkeys, all kinds of turkeys. So that is Tract 20 at Fiery Fork Ridge.